Meet the proud micropenis men, from world's smallest to UK's tiniest prick. Yeah, man, came across this article, bruh. Now I gotta be honest, bro. I did not know a micropenis was a real thing, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I always thought micropenis was a term used to describe people or to describe guys with really small penises. But no, apparently a micropenis is an actual like medical condition. So I had to do my Google searches, bruh. So we just put in a quick what is a micropenis? A micropenis is a rare medical condition where the penis is significantly smaller than average. Significantly is crazy. Typically defined as a stretch length more than 2.5 standard deviations below the norm for age. Okay, so if you, I guess what they're saying is if you stretch out your thing, I'm guessing it has to be on gummy for you to do that. If you stretch it out and you're smaller than 2.5 inches, I guess for the average size for your age, then you would be considered having a micropenis. I think that's what we're getting from this, bruh. Often resulting from insufficient fetal testosterone due to hormonal issues like hypogonadotropic hypogonadism. Pretty sure I messed that up, bro. Or other congenital disorders, and is diagnosed by a doctor through physical exam and measurement. Bro, that's got to be a wild ass doctor's appointment. Like, you imagine like the doctor has a little penis chart. He's like holding up to your shit, and he's like, looks like you got the micro, buddy. Like, bruh. Wait, okay. It's not just a smaller than average penis. So it's not just a small penis, but a distinct condition often linked to hormonal imbalances affecting genital development, sometimes accompanied by other health issues, though hormone therapy can help some individuals. Okay, so you can get hormone therapy to enlarge your penis. Now, I know we talked about penis enlargement surgery in the last video, so I'm assuming people with micro penises are probably the target demographic for penis enlargement surgery. I'll be honest, bro. I feel like I'd rather have a micro penis than just a smaller than average penis, because I feel like if you say you have a micro penis, at least you can. I don't know. It's a condition. Like you have a disease or a condition, pretty much, if you have a micro penis. But if you just have a small penis, bro, you just lacking, bro. You don't even have a disease, like no disorder. You just out here small. You know what I'm saying? Like I would definitely rather have a micro than like I would rather have a micro penis than a small penis, I guess is what I'm saying. Okay, so these are the definitions, I guess in the measurements. I guess this is pretty much what constitutes as a micro penis. Why are they giving me infants, bro? Well, I guess if you're a doctor, you have to be able to tell and diagnose. Less than 0.75 inches when gently stretched sounds crazy, bro. Gently stretching an infant's penises. All right, anyway, generally less than 2.95 inches, 7.5 centimeters when stretched. Okay, so I'm guessing if you're on gummy and you stretch your thing out and you have less than 2.95 inches or 7.5 centimeters, you have a micro penis. Like this is what constitutes as a micro penis. Okay, with 3.67 inches or 9.3 centimeters or less, indicating a condition. Okay, wait, generally less than 2.9 when stretched with. So I guess if you're 3.7 inches or less, I guess when you're bricked up, that's how you can tell. So I guess on gummy, less than 2.95, pretty much less than 3 inches. And then when you're bricked up, if you're less than 3.67 inches, you will be considered to have a micro penis, according to Google, bruh. All right, so we got some causes down here. Hormonal deficiency, most commonly a lack of testosterone during fetal development. Okay, this is pretty much what they're just reiterating what they had earlier. Syndromes can occur with conditions like Prader-Willi syndrome or Kallmann syndrome. Okay. Genetics, so genetic factors or environmental disruptors may play a role. Okay. Diagnosis and treatment. Yeah, let's see this. A doctor diagnoses it by measuring the stretched penile length, or SPL. I'm mad they have an acronym for stretched penile length. So you got to get an SPL in order to tell if you have a micro penis or not. So I'm guessing stretch penile length. I'm guessing you gotta be on gummy and then they stretch it out. Like, this is so. So in order to get tested for a micro penis, it sounds like the doctor has to stretch out your on soft thing and then measure it while he's stretching it out. This seems really crude, bruh. Like, we're in 2026 damn near. This is the only way they can tell if you have a micro. Like, they gotta stretch it out like a goddamn rubber band. Like, bruh. Treatment often involves hormone therapy, okay, in infancy or childhood to promote growth. Okay, so pretty much it doesn't say anything about surgery though. So is penis enlargement surgery not a thing for people with micro penises? Huh. Yeah, man. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know. The stretching part is wild, not gonna lie. But I did also put in a Google search. Which country has the highest micro penis rate? Don't ask why. I was just curious, bro. So down here, micro penis definition. A micro penis typically defined as so the same thing we read earlier. But regional averages. So countries with the smallest average erect penile lengths are primarily located in Southeast Asia and East Asia. So it sounds like some Asian countries have the highest rates of below average penises, bruh. Listen, man, I didn't come up with the whole stereotype that Asians have small things. Apparently, there's some data to back this up, bro. So you got Southeast and East Asia, Thailand, another Asian one, North Korea, more Asian, Cambodia, I think that's Asian, Myanmar, Asian, Laos, Asian, Vietnam. So Asian countries seem to have the highest rates of smaller penises, bro. This is not me saying it. This is Google, bro. I wonder who has the biggest. One study from 2012 specifically noted a high prevalence of micropenis in 2,710 male newborns from an intensive use pesticide area of northeastern Brazil. Oh, shit. So it sounds like those are some goddamn environmental factors that can affect penis size. Crazy, bro. But yeah, man, let's get to this article, bro. Hopefully we get some more information about these I guess proud micro penis men. I'm not exactly sure where this article's gonna go, but we're gonna get into it. If you guys are enjoying the content, please like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. I would really appreciate it, and the YouTube algorithm would too. Micropenis is an actual rare condition that can be diagnosed in the doctor's room. Yeah, we read. They got to stretch that thing out, son. But these men have mostly chose to embrace their small members instead of hiding their petite peens from the world. Petite peen is crazy. Many men put a lot of their worth on their penis size, with most thinking the bigger the better. But not everyone is lucky enough to win the well-endowed lotto. I like the verbiage to use here, man. Despite the fact that some men may be insecure about their smaller than average todgers, 5.17 inches when erect. Okay, smaller than, so 5.7 inches when erect. Wait. So they're saying five. Okay, I was about to say, wait a minute. I was about to bring out my tape measure. Wait a minute. Despite the fact that some men may be insecure about their smaller than average. So they're saying that the average penis size is 5.17 inches when erect. I think that's what they're saying. Some who wield a micro penis are pretty proud of their chappy. All right, I wonder why they're is that Mia Khalifa on the side? What? Yeah, I wonder why they're so proud of it. And a small few are so content with their shot size long, they have publicly spoken about what it's really like to have little willies. Let's just say they're certainly not hiding. Hold up, man. So let me get back to these sizes again. So less than 3 inches when stretched. So when stretched out, we're talking maybe 1, 2, 3. So this is them stretched, bruh. So a micro penis stretches like this. So I'm guessing when you don't stretch it, it's like this. Man. I ain't gonna lie, I've seen a lot of corn, so I have seen some crazy looking things, man. But I don't know if it's been that small. So without further ado, we take a look at 3 men who have micro penises and proud, from the world's smallest to the UK's tiniest prick. What? Perfect boyfriend. Jake Timms might come packing with a mini member, but it's caused him no problems in the bedroom. Really? The 36-year-old bloke's penis measure. Hold it. The 36-year-old bloke's penis measures in at a tiny 2.8 inches and is often teased by mates because of it. So 2.8. Damn. So I'm guessing that's fully erect. So you're less than 3 inches. So when he bricked up, he like, holy shite. Yeah. So I have a question. I wonder if you have a micro penis, like if it's like this, or say it's like this when you're fully bricked, are you even able to have intercourse at that point? Like, can you penetrate a woman? Like on some genuine shit. Like, if you're like this bricked up, bro, how is it possible to even penetrate the part that needs to be penetrated? His pals have likened it to dental floss. Oh, it's small in girth too? Holy shite. However, Drake's girlfriend, Penny Talbot, why are they putting their business out here? I guess that's why they said they're proud. Holy shit, dude. So you can Google these people right now. Has no complaints about the size of his phallus. Is phallus like the medical term for penis? I thought penis was the medical term for penis. In fact, Penny has boasted how the pair have a very healthy sex life and is always left satisfied. I wonder how many people Penny has been with. I wonder if she frequents certain Southeastern Asian countries, bruh. Yeah. She said, when I saw Jake's penis for the first time, I wasn't horrified. It was the opposite. Holy shit. Okay. I thought it was absolutely perfect. Jake and I have a very healthy sex life, and I'm always left satisfied. All right. Yes, he is below average, but for me, it's never been about the size of a man's willy. Type shit. Is this him? Is this James? This is James. So he's proud because he's putting his face out there. So this man has a 2.8 inch slong. And again, I'm guessing that's when he's bricked up. Okay. All right, James. So he's not hiding it. I said James. Jake is his name, right? Yeah. There are lots of other ways to spice up your sex life and for both to be left satisfied in the bedroom. And believe it or not, it doesn't all just come down to your bloke's manhood. Okay. It's thought that only 0.6% of men in the entire world have a micropenis. 0.6% of men. So this is a really rare condition, bro. Which is a scientific term for any member measuring 2.8 inches or smaller. And that's fully stretched out. That's fully bricked. So I got another question. Is your thing longer when it's stretched, or is it longer when it's fully erect? Or are they about the same? Like if you stretch out a slong that's on gummy, is it pretty much equal the same length it will be when it's bricked? Genuine question. Although Army veteran Drake falls into this category, it's no bother for him or Penny. He admitted he doesn't feel any less of a man due to this. All right, Jake, that's a good attitude to have. Jake, whose willy came in handy after Penny had surgery down below and was left sore. Okay. So Penny has an irregular. It sounds like Penny may have an irregular vagina. So yeah, Penny, if you have a vagina that can't handle certain things, it would make sense to why you're with Jake. Okay, it makes more sense now. So I think she has something going on with her downstairs parts, maybe? I've never had an issue in the bedroom. There is definitely more to sex than the size of your penis. It's about technique. I mean, I've heard that before, but I feel like what if you have technique and a regular size penis? Just saying. I didn't feel as if I needed a big willy to prove that I am a man. Good for you, Jake. Good for you, Brody. Okay, this is Jake and Penny. Okay. Girlfriend Penny has no complaints. That's good, man. Okay, that's Jake's story. We're going on to the next one, I guess. Michael Phillips holds the record for Globe's smallest penis, and he's trying to get the title. Let's read that again. So this is the guy with the smallest willy. Michael Phillips holds the record for the Globe's smallest penis, and he's trying to get the title recognized by Guinness World Record. Yeah, you got to be proud about that shit if you're trying to get that shit on record, bruh. God damn. Okay. The 36-year-old from the U.S. only discovered that his willy might be smaller than the rest when he paid a visit to the urologist last year. Hey, bruh. After becoming concerned about his penis, doctors investigated Michael's woes and found out that he had a rare condition, what we know as having a micropenis. So I guess the doctor put on his gloves and did the old stretch and tug test. Michael admitted that his less than an inch. Whoa. Michael admitted that his less than an inch penis, less than an inch. Holy shite. That's an inch about? Holy shit. At that point, you're definitely not penetrating anything, right? At that point, it probably does become a real reproduction issue. That's what I'm saying, bro. If you have like a certain size micropenis, like is intercourse is off the table? Like, what if you want to reproduce? Maybe you have to go to the whole, what is it, artificial insemination route? Holy shit. The less than an inch penis has made his dating and social life difficult. I bet. At least Jake had a 2 point. He had 3. Jake, you got less than an inch, son? But now wants to make the most out of his fingertip size long. Fingertip, bro. This is how he's working with this? How does that happen? Holy shit, Michael. This Mike? Man. The bloke struggles to penetrate. That was my question, see? The bloke struggles to penetrate with his member and cannot urinate standing up. Oh, he has to go to the bathroom like a woman. Which makes it hard to use the loo when he's out and about. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. This is Michael with the less fingertip-sized penis Michael has, bruh. Holy shite. Okay. Despite this, Michael has tried to stay in good spirits. Speaking to The Sun, Michael shared, I was actually looking to see if there is a Guinness World Record for the smallest and if I can enter for that. God damn. I try to turn a negative to a positive, so I'm trying to make everything a positive. So if I can get a title out of it, then great. The main reason I went to the doctor was because my penis is actually too small to have smecks at all. Yeah, I believe it. I have had a couple experiences of having smecks and wasn't able to get it in. Damn. From there, I just stopped trying to date and lost interest in it. I feel you, Brody. How do you even, can you even like self-pleasure, bro? Like you got a goddamn, like you're playing one of those mini violins, bruh. Like how do you even do it yourself? You really got to do like this? Like to rub it out? Bro. Doctors have offered Michael penile enlargement surgery. Okay, full circle to the last story. I'll pin the last video in the comments, man, so you guys can see the goddamn correlation. Well, I don't know if this is gonna go up next, but I'll pin the other video because I feel like these kind of relate. Although this would only add up to half an inch or an inch to his member. Damn, Mike. My man Mike just out here lacking, bro. Michael said that his micropenis is on his mind all day, so decided to go ahead with penis enlargement surgery. Oh, so he did get the surgery, but only like half an inch or an inch bigger is what you gonna get? He documented this on his Instagram, where many people wished him well. It looks like that Guinness World Record might be off the cards. Oh, true, because now he has a bigger one. Damn. All right, Mike. Well, good luck to you, bro. Okay, this is the last guy. UK's former tiniest prick. So this is I guess the guy in the UK with the smallest one. Ant Smith was once known as the man with UK's tiniest willy. Although it seems Jake has now taken that title, if his measurements are correct. Oh, Jake is in the goddamn UK too. Okay. However, 58-year-old Ant was once the proud owner of the smallest weapon in all of the land, with it measuring a lower than average of 3.5 inches, with the when erect, in between 1 and 2 inches when flaccid. Shit, my man Mike got you beat, Ant. Shit. Mike need to pull up to the Mike got the surgery, but like pre-surgery Mike, yeah, he got to pull up on Ant, son. Yeah, I think Mike got you beat, Ant. The East London author and poet made his way into headlines in 2017 after his poetic piece about his piece named Shorty gained global recognition. So this is Ant right here. Damn, Ant. I ain't trying to be rude, but yeah, just based off this picture, I believe it. I believe it, Ant. Ant is putting his penis to good use, okay? He then went on to write the Small Penis Bible. What in the actual hell? An anecdotal book about his experiences with having a rather small penis, but it wasn't until Ant fronted a national campaign that made him somewhat of a national treasure. A national treasure, Brett. The bloke became the face of Thriva, okay? The world's first preventative health service where they help people proactively and correctly carry out blood tests. What does this have to do with a small penis? Ant's face appeared on billboards next to the slogan, "There's nothing wrong with a little prick." Oh, I see what they did there. Blood test, you got to prick the skin to get blood and little prick. Okay, I see what you did there, Ant. In a nod to his manhood, the campaign aimed to raise awareness about finger prick blood test. He even got a seat on this morning's sofa to discuss what is between his legs and how it's helping to save lives as the ambassador for the health company. Back in 2017, Ant said, while playful, "It's a serious message. We will all be better off if we properly monitor what's happening inside our bodies that we perhaps can't see in the mirror. It's something some people are scared of addressing, even if all it takes is a small prick." I see what you did there, Ant. God damn. Okay, so yeah, 3 different stories about 3 different micro penises. Again, bro, I didn't know a micro penis was a real thing, bro. So this was really informative, bro. So just because you have a small penis doesn't necessarily mean you have a micro penis. But again, man, I think for me, I'd rather have a micro penis, bro. Because at least I have an excuse about it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's genes, it's condition. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault. I feel like if you just have a small penis, it's more your fault, even though it's not. I guess it's God's fault or whatever you believe in. Yeah, man, interesting article. The penetration part also got me, man, because yeah, if you have like a fingertip size thing, you probably can't penetrate anything, bro. Crazy, man. I guess you got to be grateful for what you have. You don't necessarily have to have the biggest lung, but at least you don't. At least you're not one of these guys, bro. If you guys stuck all the way to the end, I appreciate it. Again, if you guys are enjoying this type of content, please like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. I really appreciate it. But yeah, man, I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the weekend. Peace.